The stands of Camp Randall Stadium turned into a path forward for blood cancer patients and survivors. The first big climb in Madison brought in hundreds of people climbing the stands of the stadium while also raising money to help fund blood cancer research. Organizers say every step taken during the climb represents solidarity with the blood cancer community and contributes to the ongoing effort to defeat cancer one step at a time. They also say the climb goes beyond raising money for just blood cancer.
So this is not just a blood cancer research and treatment event. This is eradicating the world of all cancers of all types.
The event managed to raise more than $200,000.